Welcome to Trending Update USA, and I am Steffan, bringing you today's major breaking development from the tennis world, a headline that has taken both fans and analysts completely by surprise. Aryna Sabalenka, the fierce competitor known for her explosive power, bold personality, and fearless honesty, has issued a very direct warning to none other than Nick Kyrgios while simultaneously announcing the launch of her highly anticipated exhibition tour ticket sales. The combination of Sabalenka's fiery message and the unveiling of this new tennis spectacle has sparked immediate buzz across social media platforms, igniting conversations about player conduct, rivalry, and the growing influence of entertainment-driven tennis events. The atmosphere around this development feels charged, as if Sabalenka has just drawn a new line in the sand, challenging the ever-outspoken Kyrgios to rethink his verbal antics and on-court theatrics before stepping into an arena where Sabalenka is determined to control not just the scoreboard but the entire narrative around her upcoming series. The announcement came during a media session in Dubai, where Sabalenka stood confidently before cameras and journalists. She began by revealing her new project, a global exhibition tour designed to bring fans closer to the game with behind-the-scenes content, interactive fan experiences, and competitive yet entertaining matches. The tour, which will make stops across Europe, the Middle East, Asia, and North America, has already been called one of the most ambitious tennis entertainment events ever created by an active top 5 player. Tickets were officially released just moments after her press session, but the real shock came when a reporter asked her about rumors that Nick Kyrgios could be in talks to join select stops of the event. Sabalenka's facial expression changed instantly, shifting from promotional enthusiasm to a more serious, almost protective tone. She leaned into the microphone and delivered a statement that instantly set X, Instagram, and tennis forums ablaze. "If Nick wants to be part of this tour," she said, "he needs to understand that this isn't the place for cheap shots, drama, or disrespect. I'm not going to tolerate the kind of chaos he brings on court unless he comes with the right mindset. This is my event. My rules." The room erupted in murmurs, camera shutters clicking relentlessly as journalists processed what sounded less like a caution and more like a direct challenge. Sabalenka continued, explaining that the vision for her tour is to create an environment where high energy and entertainment thrive, but without the kind of uncontrolled outbursts Kyrgios has become known for. While acknowledging that Kyrgios' talent is undeniable and his presence attracts enormous fan engagement, she emphasized that the integrity of the tour comes first. "I respect Nick as a player," she added, "but respect goes both ways. If he wants to join, he better bring the version of himself that loves tennis, not the version that wants to fight with umpires, cameras, or other players." Within seconds, the clip was out, shared, dissected, and debated. Kyrgios fans argued that Sabalenka was overreacting, claiming that his unpredictable energy is exactly what makes tennis entertaining. Others praised Sabalenka for taking a leadership approach, setting boundaries, and refusing to let anyone overshadow the hard work she and her team have invested in building this global tour. As the storm unfolded online, industry insiders began weighing in. A former WTA official called Sabalenka one of the few players brave enough to publicly set expectations for Kyrgios. Meanwhile, a former ATP doubles specialist posted that Sabalenka might be the only athlete strong enough to verbally go toe-to-toe with Kyrgios and actually win. Several tennis influencers uploaded reaction videos interpreting Sabalenka's warning as a strategic publicity move. According to them, a Sabalenka-Kyrgios clash, whether verbal or on court, would generate massive ticket sales, live stream views, and global attention. One analyst jokingly commented, "If Kyrgios wasn't planning to join this tour before, he probably is now. Sabalenka just dropped the bait, and Nick loves a challenge." Yet others believe Sabalenka genuinely respects Kyrgios but does not want her event turning into what many described as a circus of thrown rackets and non-stop yelling. Sabalenka's tour has been carefully designed to reflect her own personality, fierce but focused, loud in energy but disciplined in execution. Sabalenka later explained her reasoning further during a one-on-one interview following the main press event. She shared that while she appreciates Kyrgios' passion, she has also witnessed moments where his behavior crosses lines that she personally would never accept in her event environment. She pointed to past instances where Kyrgios insulted opponents, argued with fans, and disrupted matches with commentary that even he later admitted went too far. Sabalenka emphasized that she wants the sport to feel inclusive and safe for fans of all ages. "We're building something special here," she said. "Families will be attending these matches. Kids will be watching. I want the energy to be exciting, not chaotic and unpredictable in a harmful way." She added that she hopes Kyrgios understands her intentions. "It's not an attack," she said. "It's a boundary. A clear one." Despite her calm tone, the internet interpreted her message as one of the most direct warnings handed out publicly by a top tennis star to another active player. Meanwhile, Kyrgios, who is known for his love of stirring controversy, did not stay silent for long. Although he did not respond with one of his typical fiery outbursts, he posted a cryptic message on his Instagram story just hours after Sabalenka's comments went viral. The message read, "Some people talk a lot when the cameras are on. I'll let my game speak." The post instantly triggered speculation. Was it aimed at Sabalenka? Was he accepting her challenge? Or was he preparing to unleash a bigger response later? Fans flocked to the comment sections of tennis pages, debating the meaning behind his words. Some insisted Kyrgios would never let such a warning pass without a full-blown reply. Others thought he was deliberately keeping things vague, waiting for the perfect moment to make his move. Regardless, Kyrgios' post added fuel to a developing storyline that might soon evolve into one of the biggest tennis rivalries outside the ATP and WTA tours. As word spread, ticket sales for Sabalenka's exhibition tour began skyrocketing. In less than 2 hours, multiple venues reached near sellout levels. Fans rushed to get seats not just to see Sabalenka's power-packed performances, but also in hopes of catching a potential showdown with Kyrgios. Event organizers reported a spike of traffic so intense that one ticketing website temporarily crashed. The tour's promotional team responded by upgrading server capacity and releasing additional seating options in certain venues. Sabalenka's team released a statement expressing gratitude for the overwhelming support, acknowledging that the buzz around the Kyrgios situation was clearly contributing to the wave of interest. In the broader tennis community, Sabalenka's boldness sparked overdue discussions about leadership roles among players. Many praised her courage for speaking openly rather than whispering concerns behind the scenes. WTA veterans said they admired her ability to establish control and show that she is not afraid to challenge someone as outspoken and unpredictable as Kyrgios. Young players also chimed in, explaining that Sabalenka's comments set an example of confidence and professionalism. One rising WTA player posted that Sabalenka is the future face of tennis leadership, noting that she speaks with passion but always with intention. The debate continued on ATP-related forums as well, where some Kyrgios fans argued that Sabalenka's statement was unnecessary, while others admitted that Kyrgios has crossed boundaries in the past and needed to hear this from someone with real influence. In the midst of all the excitement, speculation grew around whether Kyrgios would actually join the tour. Some insiders claimed discussions were ongoing before her press conference. Others suggested Sabalenka's comments may have complicated negotiations. Yet there were also rumors that Kyrgios, who loves attention, might now be even more determined to take part. A popular tennis analyst predicted that if Kyrgios joins the tour, the opening night could become the most watched exhibition tennis event of the year, perhaps even surpassing some ATP 250-level viewership numbers. Sabalenka herself, later in the evening, posted a promotional teaser on her social media accounts, featuring dramatic music, neon-lit graphics, and images of her mid-rally. The caption read, "This tour is my message. Are you ready?" Fans instantly noticed she did not mention Kyrgios anywhere, leaving them guessing whether the warning had resolved matters privately or whether more public messages were on the way. Behind the scenes, it appears Sabalenka's team is well aware of the attention the Kyrgios storyline is generating. Marketing experts believe they may capitalize on it while maintaining the integrity of the tour's original concept. They argue that Sabalenka's strength lies in her ability to control emotion, not suppress it, but shape it into power. This is precisely what makes her such a compelling figure in tennis, and why her warning to Kyrgios resonated so widely. It wasn't based on anger. It was based on structure, boundaries, and vision. Sabalenka has worked for years to become one of the sport's most dominant forces, and she refuses to let anyone, even an unpredictable star like Kyrgios, derail her project. As the tennis world waits for Kyrgios' next move, the tension remains electric. Will he respond directly? Will he join the tour and accept Sabalenka's conditions? Or will he fire back with words that further escalate this new rivalry? One thing is certain, this storyline is far from over. Sabalenka has asserted herself not only as a champion on court but now as a decisive organizer, promoter, and leader. She has drawn attention, set boundaries, and launched a global tour that is already on pace to break records. The world is watching, tickets are selling out, and fans are preparing for what may become the most entertaining off-season tennis drama of the year. And as this saga unfolds, Trending Update USA will continue bringing you every update with clarity, accuracy, and the energy that this evolving rivalry deserves. I am Steffan, and we will keep following this developing story as fans everywhere wait for the next explosive chapter between Aryna Sabalenka and Nick Kyrgios.